As a form of a tribute to the legend, Daddy Lumba, may he so rest in perfect peace. Before we get into the conversation, I'm having today's conversation with Jane. And Jane is going to stay with me through the show till we wrap it up at 5. But the question is, which Daddy Lumba song instantly comes to mind when you are in the mood to celebrate? And for me, it's this particular one, Sikasem. I love it because, yes, it reminds me that without money, you cannot do anything. Jane, I don't know if you have your favorite Daddy Lumba song.
Oh, most deaf.
Which one is it?
I
love this one. I love that one. I love that one too. There's also what? Good.
It means that you cannot, when the money enters like that, you cannot show me what to use the money for. In that regard.
Yeah, because I mean, people will always have something to say. People will have something to say, and I think that was exactly what the message he was drumming in that song. How did you feel when you hear about his demise?
To be very honest, I'm not your typical know every lyric Daddy Lumba song, but it struck me. It struck me down. I was cleaning, and then I was listening to our channel, and I realized that all of a sudden we had changed the musical direction. It was all Daddy Lumba. Like, what's going on? And I took my phone and I went to a news channel, and I saw the artwork that Daddy Lumba passes on. And everywhere, everyone's status was flooded with his pictures. And I struck down like immediately. Even though I am not a fan, I recognize his impact. And I know for sure, like, he's a legend. He's a musical legend, and he needs to be celebrated. I'm seeing people crying. I mean, they need to cry. I mean, he has a lot of people that he takes care of. I understand a lot of people gain some benefits from him, and it's fair for them to cry, but his legacy lives on, and I think it should just be celebration all the way, because his impact is international. Very international.
Yes. On social media, I also saw some people from Germany, all over the world, posting videos of themselves crying, and people are not in a good state now
at all.
And today I saw a video of a gentleman saying, look, if we want to even have the funeral done at the stadium, it may not be able to contain the people that will
a conversation has started on state burial and things.
No, that definitely must happen.
It must happen. It must.
That must happen. We had the president put out a message, and it reads, "I have learned with deep sorrow the passing of Ghanaian music legend Charles Kojo Fosu, affectionately known as Daddy Lumba." And he goes on, and then he says, "On behalf of the government of Ghana, I extend a heartfelt condolences to his family and loved ones for this irreplaceable loss." And it also goes a long way to teach us about impact. And so, guys, if you find your hand doing something, do it well, and make sure you impact people positively. We had Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, the former president, also send his message, and he says, "With regret, I have received the sad news of the passing of my dear friend and renowned music icon Charles Kojo Fosu." He goes on, and he ends by saying, "May he peacefully rest in the bosom of the Almighty until the last day of the resurrection, when we shall all meet again."
And several videos have circulated with almost everybody showing the kind of relationship that they had with him. And this only goes far to show you how affable he was, even with the kind of status he had. He had some kind of personal relationship with everyone who has posted his memories with them so far. And in fact,
if you go on our Facebook page, we are posting some of the posts done by some of our celebrities and some very important personalities in the country. Not to say that the rest of you are not. Sarkodie said, only if I had the words to express how I've been feeling since early this morning, but I don't. We will all go back to the maker one day, but sometimes it's hard to even entertain the thought when it involves people close to your heart. RIPDL. Thanks for all you've done for us. The legacy lives on. Condolences to the family. I pray for strength. And this is coming from Sarkodie. And I think I saw one from Sewa Ame here as well. Sarkodie said, you gave us enough, Daddy. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, and God grant the family strength in these hard times. So in a nutshell, we want to say, we want to give our condolences and also say rest in peace.
Yeah.
Thank you for the work done for
Let
the
me
country.
also read Jackie's farewell message.
Yes, go ahead.
She said, a true legend, an icon, so many childhood memories. A legacy will forever remain. Your legacy will forever remain in our hearts. The entire nation will forever be grateful to you for showcasing your talents and giving us your ultimate best. Rest well, our iconic legend, Daddy Lumba. And she shares a picture of her dad and Daddy Lumba on like an album. I don't know if they have an album together or collaboration,
Yes,
but
they
like
do.
she shares a few pictures of Daddy
Jane.
Lumba. Charlie, the Jerry Kills.
Jane, are you saying you don't know that Daddy Lumba was together with Jackie's?
They were a trio.
Yes.
First. I know that. I know that.
Okay. Sibo brothers.
But it's the Jerry Kills for me. He was a good looking man.
That was the thing at the time.
Yeah.
That was the thing at the time.
Then they transitioned to the cornrows.
Yes.
At what point did that happen? Can you remember?
No, I can't really remember, but Jerry Curls was the thing. Yeah, a lot of them had Jerry Curls, and then he moved on. You know,
he was a good looking man.
He was, and I mean the last time we met was actually at his 60th birthday.
Oh,
yeah. I performed on.
That was
on that
after
day.
his event, after his Valentine event.
That was last year in September.
Okay.
So I think the same thing was going to happen again, which I had been built on again
Kaish.
this September, but it's no longer happening,
Oh.
unfortunately. And I must say, look, I've lived with his music, especially around 2009, when times were some way. Myself and a very good friend of mine who was a taxi driver were always bumping to Daddy Lumba. And he made me fall in love with him even more. That taxi driver, his name is Ima, and Ima will always like pick me up, and whenever we are going, he used to call me Star. And this was when Star, and this was when I didn't even have a song out.
Oh,
you know, but he'll pick me up and say Star, Chale, Lumba there, you know, Lumba there. Then he will play a song, explain the song for me, and then so he made me fall in love with his music. Shouts to
him.
Ima.
Yeah.
And I know this will really hit him. I saw his call yesterday, but I didn't pick up.
Oh,
yes, because if I had picked, I knew I'll break down. So I didn't want to. Let me remind you guys that he was honored at Davido's 5 Alive concert. And
which I think is
on the
very
26th, which I think it is commendable.
Very commendable.
Yeah. Lumba is solid. You know, you remember when I think the King of England had him on his playlist as well. I mean, he is a solid brand. Global. Yes. I mean, his songs used to be mixed and mastered by Budistega all the way in Germany. One of the greatest. I think he's also gone. I think so. Last year or so, if I'm not mistaken. If I am, forgive me, but I think so. And he is a great artist, a legend for that matter.
The pedigree is endless.
It's endless. He left us with so much, so many songs. We can play Lumba for 3 days.
I'm telling you.
Yeah.
I'm telling you.
Yeah.
And you have to sing.
Yeah, you have to sing.
You must sing.
Look, Lumba's songs, I don't know why they hit different on Sundays. Sundays after church. Lumba's songs hit different, and they hit different. Like if you go to any chop bar and you don't get that Lumba vibe, and then they are selling fried rice or something. But if it is fufu or mutuo on a Sunday, it has to be a Lumba playlist. And let me just let you guys know that Daddy Lumba is not just known for high life music. I know some of you would debate, but do that in your homes. Look, some of the songs, some of the beats that you hear is pure funk. Some is funk, and it has that. It's still that's why he was able to get that international acceptance. Yeah, I mean, because they can resonate. You can hear some funk in his music, some pop music as well. And just because sometimes there's a local guitar in there, we tend to call all of his music highlight.
Yeah.
But check this song out. The melody is just something else.
Man,
the composition, arrangement. Look, and one thing people some people notice, but if I'm just bringing your minds to it, Lumba understood himself as a brand to start with. All Lumba songs had a signature voice, signature female voice. He never really changed it. It was something like, and all his songs also have a signature melody from an instrument. It's either a bass line or a lead guitar or something that stands tall in the song. And so before the vocals even start, you already know which song it is. And he's done that in almost every song of his. It never changed. You see what I'm talking about? When you hear this guitar, you know which song it is. You know what
song is coming next. Hey.
Yeah, man. We can go on and on, but I'm sure on a Triple F today, we're going to do a non-stop Dadilumba mix back-to-back. Kind Courtesy DJ Faculty. Once again, we say may his soul rest in perfect peace. And so moving on to our easy talk question for today.